Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to go over the NFL's most hated teams, and the Cowboys have been dethroned. Generally, the Cowboys are number one on these lists, but it has now become the Kansas City Chiefs for a number of reasons, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. But recently, according to a recent study by BetOnline, a study was done using software that tracks trends on Twitter/X, the new name of Twitter. The team that has received the most negative comments over the last 90 days is the Chiefs. The post considered might say something like, "I hate the Chiefs," or "S the Cowboys," or other more elaborate insults. The poll included over 120,000 tweets. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, I think the results of this, they might be a little bit slanted because obviously the Chiefs played a longer season. They played in the Super Bowl. And I have a feeling that a lot of the Cowboys hate had to do with their own fandom in the last 90 days. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. At the same time, the Cowboys have been one of the most hated franchises for a very long time. Here's a list of these top hated teams. So you got the Chiefs at the top. And it looks like the Patriots are down at number 5. The Patriots were up at the top for a while too. And I think a lot of it has to do with the envy around winning teams. But I think the annoyance with the Cowboys comes from America's team. They have the most fans. I have a chart showing that as well. But there's a lot about the Cowboys that, people just get sick of. They get a lot of coverage. But the Chiefs, obviously, this past season, I think sparked a lot of the hatred. And if you guys watched the Quarterback Netflix series last year, there was a lot of hate even before the season that started coming out for Patrick Mahomes. A lot with his wife. I don't know. I lost a lot of respect for them during that. And on the flip side, gained a lot of respect for Kirk Cousins. Kirk gets a lot of crap for being just mediocre. But I think he puts in the time. He really lives and breathes football. Very humble guy off the field as well, which I appreciate. Not so much for Patrick Mahomes. You got reports of his wife going out to places at restaurants, racking up a $300-$400 bill and leaving no tip. Stuff like that. Obviously, very, very annoying. Luckily for us, as football fans of the NFL, we didn't have to deal with Jackson Mahomes this year because he was going through that lawsuit. And they pretty much wiped him out of the spotlight. Unless, of course, it was about his lawsuit, which I believe the lawsuit was dropped against him. So even without Jackson Mahomes annoying the entire NFL world, we still had the things like the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift fling. And honestly, good for them, whatever. I don't care. The thing that was annoying was trying to watch football and then having Taylor Swift jammed down your throat every other play. Like every time Travis Kelce made a catch, you had to see Taylor Swift, her reaction. It's like, it's cool. That's his girlfriend. Again, good for them. I hope they make it. I hope they have a great relationship. But this is football. This isn't a Swiftie convention. And I think that fueled the hate. And of course, winning 3 Super Bowls. As a Vikings fan, of course. I hate seeing teams win. I want a Super Bowl so bad. It's not even funny. So I think the hate for the Chiefs is understandable. There was a lot of Patrick Mahomes as well this year. It was kind of LeBron-esque, very whiny. Every play there was how you didn't call a flag with that head tilt. How you didn't call a flag, ref? Oh, it's like that. Shut up, man. You get a lot of calls. It's true. You get a lot of calls. I know Chiefs fans are freaking out right now. That's not true. You guys are just jealous. Of course we're jealous. And Cowboys, we'll get to why there's a Cowboys fan that left an interesting post that we'll go over as to why the Cowboys get the most hate. Eagles, I think the Eagles are mostly hated because of the fan base. I'm not saying all the Eagles fans, for all you Eagles fans out there, but the Eagles fan base has a bad reputation, whether you guys like it or not. Just Philadelphia fans in general. The Ravens, I'm not sure what the hate is there. I love watching the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson is great. Patriots, that might be some self-hatred as well after Tom Brady left, and maybe there's some residual hate for all the winning that the Patriots did over the last couple decades. Giants, Jets, I think the New York hatred there makes sense. Packers. For me, this is number one. You freaking Packer fans, you guys are so lucky. You have 3 back-to-back-to-back good quarterbacks. I wasn't on the Jordan Love train, but I think he's pretty damn good. 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, and now you have Jordan Love, who looked really good at the end of the year. And I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I want a Super Bowl. That's it. 1 Super Bowl in Minnesota. And flashing back down, let's go to the middle there. We got the Vikings in the middle, and that is 99% self-hatred. That is the fans hating the Vikings because of how bad the front office usually is. At least Kwesi. I think Kwesi's an idiot. Just constant heartbreak every year. Just good enough to let you down. That's the Vikings and Minnesota sports in general. That's the motto. Just good enough to let you down. Let's scroll down all the way to the bottom here. Least hated team, the Jaguars. Jaguars, Colts, Buccaneers. I don't know how the Buccaneers are only 3rd from the bottom. Commanders, they deserve way more hate for being so bad. And not even like play-wise, but the franchise itself and how it's run. It's just awful. Jaguars, why are they the least hated? I mean, what's in Jacksonville? What is there to hate? It's just like, it feels just plain Jane. They've been middle of the road, never really been good. Blake Bortles was a G. There's not much to hate. So here's what this Cowboy fan had to say, and obviously on Reddit it had a lot of likes, but this is why they think the Cowboys are the most hated. Because we are the most lucrative NFL franchise in NFL history, and every year we're like in the top 3 most profitable regardless of how well we are doing during the season. People could shit on Dallas all day, and Dallas would still make more money than any other NFL team. We have 5 Super Bowl rings, which is more than about 90% of the NFL. We are called America's team, which rubs 30 other franchises' fans the wrong way. And I'm guessing 5 years ago at the time, the other team there would have been the Patriots that they're leaving out. It's unapologetically arrogant, but I don't care at all because I love bringing it up at the dinner table. And I think that's what it is, the unapologetically arrogant. That's what, they hit the nail on the head there. Dallas fans are quite literally everywhere. I've seen Dallas fans pretty much everywhere I go. I live in Redskins country, Virginia. You want to guess which team is right behind them in popularity around here? In their own damn territory? They hate us because they ain't us. And I think that's it, man. It's the arrogance. The arrogance, man. And they do, by far, have the most fans, at least according to social media on Facebook. This is a 2022 study, but these are the most fans per franchise. So you got Cowboys at number 1 by a lot. And I don't know how they gauge this exactly. This is from Statista, so pretty accurate data here. But maybe it's fan pages, how many likes they have, or I'm not sure how they gauged it exactly. Patriots number 2, surprisingly Pittsburgh number 3, and Packers number 4. Vikings right in the middle again, 2 million. Least favorite team, Jacksonville. Look at that, poor Jacksonville, man. LA Rams, that one's kind of surprising. I know they just moved there, but they won a Super Bowl. Actually, it's probably the year they won, so maybe that's why. And Buffalo Bills, really, that's surprising too. Tennessee. Huh. Another study here. This is from a couple years ago as well. Ranked NFL teams with the most bandwagon fans. And they have the most bandwagon fans on this survey. This is obviously why they decided to bandwagon these fans. Dallas Cowboys number 1 because of the fashionable team colors and logos. That is hilarious. So you got all the girls out there who just like the colors, man. That's who Dallas Cowboys fans are. And I got to take a step back. I actually do like the Dallas players, except for Tony Pollard. You screwed me this year in fantasy. Come on, man. You went from being an unreal backup to mediocre at best starter. CeeDee Lamb, amazing. I like Dak Prescott. I think he gets a lot of flack, and he should for the lack of performance in prime time and must-win games. But I think they have a good team. So let's move on here. Number 2, New England Patriots only show support if the team is playing well. So this is right at the end of the Brady days. So I would agree. Kansas City Chiefs star player Patrick Mahomes. Now I'd say this is probably number 1 in 2024 with the Swifties. Why are you fans? Why are you a bandwagon? Oh, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift's boyfriend maybe be number 1. All right. Then you got the New York teams at 14 and 15 there. Team located in popular, trendy city. I would say that's pretty accurate. And this came out before the channel started, obviously, but I wanted to show this is what the players think of the teams and the franchises. You have number 1 and number 2. So number 1, Miami, number 2, Vikings. Let's go. The players loved playing for the Vikings. as far as training facilities, coaching, ownership. They love playing for the Vikings. Bringing up the rear, which is shocking to me. Well, not shocking to the Commanders, but number 31, the Chiefs. They ranked their owner as the worst owner in football, and that was very surprising to me. You guys just won 3 Super Bowls. How are you not like playing for them? You don't like winning? The facilities, that's all second worst in the league, really? So, it's kind of surprising. More player insight. This just came out the other day as well that I wanted to share. I thought it was kind of funny. Dalton Schultz has now played for, obviously, the Cowboys and now signed an extension with Houston Texans. And he said that while he played for Dallas, there were tours. The Cowboys, so this is what he said. Dalton Schultz on Cowboys facilities environment versus Texans. With the tours, the Cowboys weight room was like a zoo. People tapping on the glass while trying to do power cleans. And that's a weird thing to allow as a coach, as an owner. You allow tours of the facility as players are training. Like they're zoo animals. Like they're oh, hey, Dalton Schultz, look at me, tapping on the glass. Hey, Zeke. Hey, Dak. Hey, can we get a picture? It's like, nah, I'm trying to do a power clean. I'm trying to squat. Trying to get ready for the game. So kind of shocking to hear that they allow that in Dallas, but it's all about the business, right? All about the business. What do you guys think about the list of most hated teams? Are you surprised? Are you offended? Are you a Chiefs fan? Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan? Let us know in the comments. Talk your best crap in the comments. Vikings fans, why do we hate ourselves? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there, please like this video. Please make sure you subscribe for more. Click the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Armchair Hero.